testified, quote, Karmelo said, "You will have to move me." Austin put his hand on his back. I saw Karmelo's hand go in the backpack. Were to track me, I wouldn't expect anything to be in there, Karmelo said. Touch me, you'll have to move me and find out, trying to provoke him. Then what happens, the prosecutor asks. The witness says Austin put his hand on him and falls back. How was Austin trying to move him? The witness says it was him trying to move him off his seat, a soft shove. A 16-year-old witness then testified that, quote, Anthony repeated, "F y'all, I'm not going to leave." He said Anthony also threatened, "Touch me and see what happens," while Metcalf told him, "I'm not going to fight you." And then notably, this was big over the weekend, one of the defense's own witnesses during cross-examination said, quote, "I think Karmelo was in the wrong." Prosecutors added, did Karmelo Anthony provoke the confrontation? The witness answered yes. Now the state rested after calling 21 witnesses. Now the defense presenting their case. We're expected to hear from more of their witnesses today, Bill.
Wow.
We do have a verdict in this case, and I am hearing that it is a guilty verdict, guilty of murder in this case of Karmelo Anthony. Brooke is moving to the camera right now as we wait for the official word. We expect that this means that they will come out and make a statement at some point.
Now, before all of the internet lawyers and before all of the interpretation of the situation, I'm only an advocacy leader. I'm not an attorney. I can only help families be able to navigate these processes when they find themselves in this type of situation. I have to respect the process just like anybody. But what we saw today was flawed, unjust, and I ask that the community continue to pray for the Anthony family. I do not speak for them, but I know that the Next Generation Action Network will be here as a... My heart hurts right now because an ignorance of the law was done here today. Clear. We posted the jury instructions, and right now what we are seeing is a travesty. It lets us that black lives do not matter in the criminal justice system. It lets us know that we are not going to be afforded the same laws as anybody else. And I give a damn about nobody that feels like I'm playing the race card here. For 400 years, our people have been at the liberty and have had to suffer at the liberty of these laws. And it's not for you to look at me and say, I'm playing the race card. I'm just a black man living in America. The fact supports that. You say I'm upset? Hell yeah, I'm upset. I respected this process, but we're going to fight like hell to make sure that Collin County know that Karmelo Anthony is not going to go. I want to thank all of the people who traveled across this country, to all of the media's, community supporters, and people who have taken Karmelo Anthony as their own. I salute you, I thank you, and we got work to do. Thank you and God bless.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Karmelo Anthony case, a story that has sparked debate across the country, generating millions of discussions online. A jury has now found Karmelo Anthony guilty in the death of Austin Metcalf. The case centered around confrontation in a high school track meet in Fresco that ended in a tragedy and forever changed multiple families. According to the court testimony, the incident occurred after an argument between the two teenagers escalated under a team tent during the event. Throughout the trial, prosecutors argued that the stabbing was an unjustified act and pushed for a murder conviction. The defense argued that Anthony acted in self-defense and fear for his safety during the confrontation. One of the biggest talking points during the trial was Anthony's decision not to testify. Legal analysts debated whether that decision would help or hurt the defense argument. Ultimately, the jury heard the testimony from witnesses, reviewed evidence, and deliberated before reaching a verdict. The case has also become a major topic online, with discussions often expanded beyond courtroom and into larger conversations about the media coverage, public opinion, and how high-profile criminal cases are discussed on social media. For the Metcalf family, the verdict marks another chapter in tragedy that began with the loss of Austin. For the Anthony family, it represents the reality of legal process that has now reached one of its most significant milestones. No matter where people stand on the outcome, this case serves as a reminder of how quickly a single moment can change lives forever. What are your thoughts on this verdict and the arguments presented during the trial? Leave your opinion in the comments below, but keep the discussions respectful, please. If you found this breakdown informative, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
All white jury, the judge and the DA are buddies, along with the dad, best friends. That's been our trump card. We've been holding, already knew that. But we wanted everything to play out how they had it. I can't wait till I walk. I got a show tomorrow. I'm getting rich out here off content creation. All you white people, you're still gonna be fucking poor, struggling with gas prices. Say now, listen, I told y'all everything I told y'all about that motherfucking trial. I told y'all, and I told you so, I told you so, I told you so, I told y'all last year the boys had dope in their system. I told y'all it wasn't a knife, it was a compass tool. It wasn't even long enough to get it, it wasn't even long enough to pierce his heart. Listen, the prosecution came back. Now when did white folks start having compassion? When did a cracker say, listen, I don't give a damn how it go. Automatic win on appeal. All white jury, everybody 50 plus older. You mean to tell me they can't find nobody that's a jury of his peers? A jury of his peers. I cannot believe Collin County dropped the ball like this here. I cannot believe, as racist as Collin County has been since they have existed.